So if you remember the video I did about the Cochlospermum planchonii root, and I said that it contains an inhibitor of a major metabolic enzyme, which is cytochrome P450, which is a huge family of enzymes that are found in the body, all over the body. So what they do is that they metabolize or they break down substances in the body, or make it easy for the body to eliminate those substances by either breaking them down or adding certain compounds, attaching certain compounds to those substances to allow the body to get rid of them. Okay, so that is what cytochrome P450 does in the body. Now, cytochrome P450 is actually a huge family of thousands of enzymes. It is huge. Now, if you have anything that has the ability to inhibit that whole or majority of the enzymes in that family, then it can either be dangerous or very, very useful. So I spoke about the danger in my previous post, the one I made earlier on, warning that if you are taking prescription medication, you should not use it. Okay. Now, the substance that inhibits cytochrome P450 enzymes in this tea, which is a tea made with water, is a zinc salt that is soluble in water. So it is possible to actually isolate it out from this tea. Now, let me talk about the benefits or the applications for this. Now, there are actually drugs or even plant chemicals that are very beneficial to the body, but the body eliminates it very fast, or eliminates them very fast from the body, so fast that it doesn't give that chemical or that substance or that drug the chance to do the job it's meant to do. Okay, because it doesn't stay long in the body, long enough to do that job. So that brings me to something that I'm sure many of you know, because if you are somebody that is, even if you are fairly into herbal medicine, you will know that they always say if you want to take turmeric, you should put a little bit of black pepper in it. Yeah, so this is black pepper. These are black peppercorns. All right. So this is what is actually added to turmeric. So this is a little bit of the turmeric tea that I made this morning. I did left some leftover in it so that I can be able to use it to do this video. So typically what people do is when they are making turmeric, they add this. Why do they add this? It is very simple. It is to prevent those enzymes, because there are some enzymes inside the body, just like the cytochrome P450 enzymes, that prevent the curcumin in the turmeric from doing its job, because it will just metabolize it. You understand? So the free curcumin in the body is now very small. So what happens? Well, what the black pepper does is that it inhibits those enzymes. So when it inhibits those enzymes, it allows the curcumin to spend more time in the body. And when curcumin spends more time in the body, it's able to do a better job. It's able to be what we call bioavailable. That means it is enough in the bloodstream to be able to have a therapeutic effect. Remember that. Now we have this, which is actually it has potential. I'm making this video for people who are into research. This is not for the it's for the layman. The layman can use it to understand stuff, but for people that are into research, this can have the potential to be a bioenhancer, just like the black pepper does to curcumin or turmeric, because it can inhibit cytochrome P450 enzymes, almost a large chunk of them. It can also be used to prevent the body from breaking down very, very beneficial plant chemicals that do not stay long in the body, because normally the body will metabolize them and remove them. Example, curcumin from turmeric. Another example, EGCG from green tea. Now, I have used EGCG successfully for fibroid treatment. I'll put it up here so you guys can check my fibroid solutions page. This is actually the post I was referring to on the Fibroid Solutions page, where I use EGCG, and this was in November 2018. What I did when I was administering that treatment was that I gave things that are going to be bioenhancers that will prevent the EGCG from being metabolized. So you will see that the effect of the treatment of the green tea extract that I gave that patient was far better than the ones that were done in clinical trials, because all they used was EGCG alone. not taking into consideration the fact that it is fast, the metabolism of that substance in the body is so fast that it doesn't really have much time to spend. So with the things that I gave that patient, it was able to improve the bioavailability of EGCG, and it had a much more stronger or more effective effect on her fibroids, because the fibroid shrinkage rate was at least 50% more. I can't remember because it was a long time ago. It was far better than the ones they did in clinical studies. So this should have a potential as a bioenhancer for plant medicines or for chemicals derived from plants. Please do not mix it with prescription medication. Now, like I said, this video is aimed mostly at researchers. What I mean by researchers are people that do pharmacokinetics rather. Okay, I am proposing, if there's any one of them who want to take this up, it will be very good. 1, isolate the zinc salt from the plants. 2, use the zinc salt as a bioenhancer for plant chemicals like EGCG and curcumin in animal models and see what it does to the bioavailability. I will bet you that it will be far better than what piperine or black pepper does to curcumin in the body, because of the wide activity it has on cytochrome P450. Almost all the enzymes are inhibited by that zinc salt. Okay, so whereas in the research or studies that were done with curcumin and piperine from black pepper, where they increase the bioavailability by 2,000, this might have the potential to increase it further, much more than 2,000%. So that's why I'm doing this video. This video is more like a prompt, more like an educational video. Now, this my tea that I made this morning. Now, you will notice that it's much redder. There was something I did to it, but I'll discuss that later, okay? But I also added some of this to my tea because I'm not taking any prescription medication. So it's okay for me to mix it. And I felt it gives a much a punch to it than just black pepper.